and I do these runic readings for my clients, and now I'm doing it for all of you, the whole world, right now, because I'm doing a general runic reading for the month of March. The conflict deep in the subconscious for March, for all of us. Let's see what this is about. Oh, what's that rune earlier? Negotiations, business, economics. Think of it that way. It's going to be a lot of things about contracts, a lot of concerns about our business. It's the land of the giants. It represents the father, or the kind of masculine side. And this is hell. Where's hell? Hell is this fog world. It's not the fiery hell. It's more like a limbo land. And this represents the mother. When it's a personal reading, it often represents our own parents. Ooh. Thursaz. That's Thor's hammer. And it's in the defensive. And Dad's side of March wants to protect. This is Uruz. And when it's the other way, it's about working through obstacles. And now it's very passive. The female side is a very kind of passive energy, doesn't really want to do much. It's the land of the trolls. And it relates to everything physical. Food, sex, earthly delights. Okay, so it's going to be a difficult time, I think. Well, there's a lot of concern. This is Anzus. It's about communication, and but it's turned upside down. So sometimes when runes are turned upside down, they have an opposite, sort of more passive meaning. And so Anzus is about poetry and language and writing contracts, and it's just showing, and that's not going to not too much of that's going to be happening in March. I mean, there's some sort of stress around it. The world of the light elves, Lightenheim. This is the pretty elves, the waterfalls, they have all the libraries. This is how we intellectualize things. And these are the influences from TV and culture and literature and magazines. So everything that's coming out. Berkana. Oh. So Berkana is about birth. It's springtime, new beginnings. It represents the birch trees, the birch leaves. It's kind of a fickle energy. It's about trying new options, and it's pointed inwardly versus outwardly. So it's going to be a lot of like kind of like searching, like trying to like reevaluation. Trying new approaches to how thinking is happening, and like how and maybe new approaches to art and culture. Just a lot of like renegotiation, a lot of trying, just trying things. Okay, and then we're going to the present moment on Midgard, the Earth. This is Attila, and it's upside down, so it has a different meaning. This is Odin's eye that's in the moon. It usually represents the full moon. It's all watching, all knowing, all seeing. It relates to inheritance, property. You're the prince, and then you become the king. But when it's turned upside down like this, there's some concern about not getting the things that you deserve. Definitely important because we get to see how our instincts are going to work for March and what they're telling us to do. So instinct is saying magnetism. This is Lagos. This is the lake. It's water. It's like take a moment to, and it's in the right. It's not. It's a good direction. It's saying take a moment to draw energy into you. Think about things like money and love. This is the intuition, the heart, and how I interpret it. So I often think it's a little bit instinct is more your gut. This is more your heart. How your emotions are working for March and how they're going to be shaping. So let's see what's going on here. Ooh, Jera. That makes sense. So Jera is a beautiful rune. It's about the passing of the seasons, passing of time. We're going to have the spring equinox in March. So things are going to be, so our feeling, so our hearts and everything's working well. Our intuition is going to be working well, and it's going to be really leading you in the right direction in terms of your timings. So this is where Odin lives. They live and they come down and they visit all the other planets. So the advice is Nothis. Think about your needs. This goes a lot back down to, so we're talking about negotiations and contracts and, protection and maybe not having having a lot of passivity, not kind of uncertainty. And so it's really saying, for March is a time to really think about what is most necessary for you. Get really in touch with your needs and to and work towards that. Generally, I think I would invite you, just as I invite my clients as you listen to this, to just think about what that means personally for you. Where in your life do you need to be thinking about your needs first and letting that guide you for this month of March? Where do you need to sort of rethink all this outside influences from the outside culture? And then you're going to have this better, I think, a better sense of negotiations and business and communications around all that materialism.